World Liberty Financial holders, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. Appreciate all the love. Let's get right in today's update and see what's happening with Wlfi coin as we are going into Monday morning. Looking across the board, we're seeing a little bit of a retracement for the broader market, but we need to, wake up and take a look at the bigger picture. I know a lot of people are going to be, paying attention to, the market is down, this and that, yada, 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 but it's mainly due to Bitcoin seeing a minor pullback, which of course is causing, the market to see a little bit of retracement. But I do believe already, Bitcoin is bouncing and we will reclaim closer to all-time highs much quicker than a lot of people are realizing. But with that being said, let's take a look at what's happening with World Liberty Financial, down 2% right now on the daily time frame, but with the price currently sitting at about 20 cents. So price is holding really nicely for WLFI around this 20 cents price point, down about 2% in USD, down about 1% in Bitcoin, and about 0.7% in Ethereum. Comparative valuation $5.5 billion, and the 24-hour trading volume at about 185 million. As always, just a quick disclaimer, anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So again, pretty much since our last update for World Liberty Financial, you can clearly see that the dominance is much higher. And it is showing a lot of strength right now. And, it's pretty simple. It's not rocket science. Reason why we're seeing the dominance, picking up edge right now is because Bitcoin has hit an all-time high. We don't want to forget that. Give yourself a pat on the back if you're part of the crypto space, because this is historic. Bitcoin reaching an all-time high was quite a, monumental moment, and that was on Saturday. Since then, we did see a little bit of a minor pullback, but come on, guys, that is healthy. If you want to put this into perspective, since that breakout from $114,000, Bitcoin went up 10%. Let that sink in, a 10% increase for BTC. And, when Bitcoin breaks an all-time high, usually you do tend to see the dominance picking up, and that's exactly what has happened. So that's something we want to factor in. But, again, Bitcoin is sitting at 123,500, and we could actually see a new all-time high this week based off of the way BTC is looking. But World Liberty Financial coin, like, I am extremely impressed. I've talked to you guys about how this project, of course, has been trading for just over a month, and it's needed to finally find a ground for itself. A project like this, especially when it's new, it's always important for the project to really consolidate. That's pretty much, when I talk about find a ground for itself, what I mean by that is, it needs to stay stagnant and just consolidates at a specific price, and that's exactly what it has done, as we could see for ourselves. Right now, for us, we are sitting below the key support line at 20 cents, but you could see several retests above that key range. But we're also seeing, Bitcoin seeing a little bit of a shaky, price action, which of course is going to have an impact on all the altcoins, including World Liberty Financial, and especially the dominance. Again, don't ignore the dominance. It is your best friend, believe it or not. But nonetheless, we were literally sitting above that 5 cents price point. Sorry, did I just say 5 cents price point? I meant to say on October 5th, we were sitting above 20 cents, and we did see a little bit of a retracement. Again, I think that is due to, what's happening with the dominance, but I like where World Liberty Financial is sitting based off of what's happening with the broader market. It's sitting exactly where you want it to be. Obviously, you don't want it to be below the 19.3 cents price point, and it hasn't even retested that key support line. Last retest was on September 30th. If you want to put this into perspective, that itself is a move of about 5%. But, we still did not come close to that key retest. So that is obviously a good key takeaway. And as I told you guys before in my last update, this is one of the most hyped projects, in the crypto space right now. Yes, we haven't really seen that altcoin mania kicking in right now because Bitcoin decided to, say, hey, you know what, settle down. It's time for me to shine. And Bitcoin's shining right now. And dominance is, sitting at about 59.1%. You want to see the dominance pushing down to September lows. Very important, which are also our yearly lows. If it's able to do that, I'm anticipating altcoins to really see that push that we are, anticipating. Obviously, people are going to point out, oh, September was a great time. We were reaching 26 cents price point for World Liberty Financial, but look where the dominance was in September. Look at this, guys, for yourself. September, the dominance was at 57.88%. So these are things we don't want to, ignore. I like what I'm seeing here so far for World Liberty Financial. Obviously, right now, the target is 21 cents. We know the significance of that key range, but can't really complain with the way things are looking right now. Let me know in the comments what you guys personally think. Where do you see the price of World Liberty Financial going? Love you all, and we'll see you later in Crypto ZX, and peace out.